Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Legal Matters by Sai Babu Sunkara. Very recently, Honorable Supreme Court of India held that the right to protection for the persons or rights of persons with disabilities act, it has to be implemented in the cases where the persons are found with disabilities and they should not be punished. If they are punished, it is an indirect, definitely it is an indirect transgression into their rights. Therefore, the Honorable Supreme Court of India held that the persons with mental disability, no disciplinary action should be taken against them. While disposing the case of Ravindra Kumar Dhariwal and another versus Union of India, you can see the citation in Live Law 2021 SC 751. So, the bench consisting of Honorable Chief Justice of India Suryakant and Justice Vikram Nath, they observed that the initiation of the disciplinary proceedings against the persons with mental disabilities, it is a facet of indirect discrimination. The Constitution of India says there should be no discrimination. International covenants say there should be no discrimination basing on race, sex, caste, religion, all these things. Mental capacity is also, we should add them like that. Now, we'll go into the details of the case because this case happens from the police forces, CASF, Central Industrial Security Force, CRPF, Central Reserve Police Force. This is Dhariwal, Ravindra Kumar Dhariwal. He was inducted into the CRPF in the year 2001. In the month of November 2001, he joined the CRPF. Then, while working in Ajmer, while serving on 18/4/2010, after 10 years, the DIG lodged a complaint against this man, stating that the appellant, that is Ravindra Kumar Dhariwal, he stated that he was obsessed in the duty. Either he wanted to kill the officers or he wanted to kill himself, or that means he wanted to commit suicide by firing himself. So, therefore, there is a threat to his life. There is a threat to the officers with his activities. So, this was the complaint given action. That means he vociferously commented that either he would die or he would kill the officers. Friends, remember, in particularly CRPF, CASF, in APSP, these things are quite common. Because I dealt with a constable who he opened fire against the senior officer for not granting the casual leave. I have investigated that case. It happens. Anyway, so now charges were framed against him. The charge sheet, what does it contain? It contains 6 charges against him. The first, absent in the morning maker. That means when the morning parade is being conducted, morning marking will be there around 5:30 or so. Roll call, Bigil will be there. Anyway, he was found absent. Second, unparliamentary language used with the officers or with any other persons also. Number 3, he appeared in the TV channels and also electronic print media without prior approval from the department officers. Then he tried to cause an accident intentionally. And lastly, he assaulted a deputy commandant. So many allegations are there. So these are the charges made against him. Then what happened? So at the time of his reply, it is held that he has been suffering from 2 diseases. Number 1, OCD, Obsessive Compulsory Disorder. You may be knowing, in Telugu we got a film also, Mahanubhavudu. So OCD. Second point is major depression. He underwent major depression in the year 2009. So he he has got a major depression. So he was referred to Ram Manohar Lohia Hospital, Delhi, where he was recognized as 40 to 70% disability. And in the year 2016, he was declared unfit for duty. That means he is not fit person to work in the armed forces. But still, basing on the complaint of the DIG, they have conducted inquiry and they have finalized that he committed the so-called, he was found responsible for the so-called delinquencies, 6 delinquencies which I narrated above. So therefore, now the matter has come to the Supreme Court level. So Supreme Court held once for all, set aside the disciplinary proceedings against the appellant. Because number one, he is a mentally disabled person out of frustration, out of mental disability, or when he was not having the so-called lucid intervals, he may be talking anything. Only thing is, okay, as per the Ram Manohar Lohia Hospital's suggestion, he should have been discharged from duty. Keeping him in the duty and punishing him is not at all correct as per section 47 of the Rights of People with a Disability Act 2016. No doubt, according to section 47, please remember, they have to be treated or right to equality, I can say. It is, they have to treat equally with other persons, and they should not be discriminated. That's why previously we used to call them as disabled persons. Now with some challenges, physically handicapped also, we are not supposed to call them. Now we have to call them with persons of different ability, differently abled persons we have to call them. So that is right to equality. And there should be no discrimination. So with the persons of the so-called disabilities, you can say. So please remember, in this connection, there are so many laws, particularly the international law, persons with yes, actually with the imposition of the international law only, the so-called 2016 Act has come into existence. So therefore, when a person with mental disability, with a mental incapacity does something, you should not take it and you should not punish him for that. Therefore, entire orders given by the department, they are quashed and set aside, and the FIR against him is also gone. So please remember. So previously, the CSF, of course, now the government, the Honorable Supreme Court asked the CRPF, to pursue the matter with relevance to section 47 of this one. If at all you wanted to do, please remember, the appellant is entitled to protection under section 20 clause for the rights of persons with the disabilities act. So when he is found unsuitable, that means if he is not found suitable for a uniform job, you may give him some other typist or clerical job. So please remember, if alternate employment is given, his pay and emoluments and service conditions, they should be protected. So to conclude, I want to tell you, please remember, there is a classic case where a person with a disability is protected. Normally, police department will not agree for this. They want to go and punish the people. But here the important point is, since he is a person with a disability, so the allegations against him cannot be proved. If at all they proved, it leads to discrimination as held by the Supreme Court of India. Good judgment. Please read it and enrich your legal knowledge. Thank you very much.